Our panel is Randy Martin, Director of Corporate Systems at Atkins Global. Randy is a versatile leader with more than 30 years of experience in implementing and managing Oracle e-business, CRM, data warehouses, and many other applications built around ERP. With his vision towards digitalization, he has transformed, maintained, and supported applications using automation and cloud deployments. Randy has tremendous experience in extracting maximum value off of existing systems and great returns on new investments. Welcome, Randy, and thank you for. Randy, you spearheaded the move to cloud for Atkins' EBS environment. While Atkins had some presence in cloud, this is the first major adoption of cloud. Can you tell us a little bit about Atkins and what the primary drivers were when you considered cloud as an alternative to traditional hosting? And as a follow-up, what drove the decision on which cloud to adopt?
Sure, and thanks for having me here today. Atkins is a global engineering and design consultancy based out of London and a member of the S&C Labeling Company, and with over $1 billion in revenue. We're among the largest global design firms with customers across aerospace, energy, healthcare, roads, and bridges, pretty much the infrastructure that it takes to run a city or a state or a country. We have over 300 offices across 29 countries. And like many organizations, we have built up quite a bit of technical debt in the last decade. The organization and its efforts to reduce cost over time had allowed our infrastructure to age, and we were reaching a critical point where decisions needed to be made about the escalating costs to maintain on-premise infrastructure and both hardware, data center cost, and internal resource challenges retaining the skilled labor necessary to run all of that. Having said that, we were quite happy with Oracle e-business suite and had delayed any move to cloud ERP, and so the logical step had emerged to move our EBS infrastructure into the cloud. SuneraTech was instrumental in helping us evaluate various options in terms of public cloud vendors, and in the end, Oracle OCI was selected as it provided the best overall value for performance. SuneraTech also had helped evaluate the additional aspect of our cloud move to upgrade our EBS application to the latest application and database versions. And in the end, we'll have a fully modern infrastructure, application, and database, which will be more sustainable and scalable as our business grows. And very importantly, we'll have a technology stack that is fully supported.
Randy, now that you're some ways into this adoption of cloud as you migrate your EBS to OCI, how has the experience been compared to where you expected it to be? Has it reinforced your decision that was made earlier this year and garnered more support to migrate more applications to cloud? And finally, do you believe that all the original goals that were set earlier this year will be met post-completion?
We're now several months down the road and have been very pleased with the speed at which our move to cloud has progressed, and we feel even stronger about our decision as we've experienced already some of the benefits of quickly scalable down compute and storage capacity as requirements have been fine-tuned. So this gives us even more confidence that our future requirements will be easily met with far less effort and cost. And in the end, we're meeting our original goals, which were to reduce the risk to the organization by moving critical infrastructure to a more resilient, adaptable, and scalable platform. Everything in our experience so far has reinforced that belief. The reduction of RPO timeframes in the event of a disaster recovery situation. We've also reduced the reliance on key potential points of failure within our physical infrastructure. We've reduced the exposure to loss of key resources we'd experienced in the months leading up to our decision when we lost our longtime Oracle DBA. We're enabling easier migration path ultimately towards cloud ERP in the future. And then finally, eliminating the risk of keeping up with infrastructure and desktop technology. In addition, we have a roadmap to increase automation across IT and business processes post-completion of this migration. We also plan on increasing our cloud adoption in the coming year as more business applications are migrated And of course, each project will be evaluated before we determine how best to execute.